Joseph's brothers come for food. When Jacob saw that there was food in Egypt, he said to his sons, "Why are you looking at each other?" And he said, "Behold, I have heard that there is food in Egypt. Go down there and buy from there for us, so that we may live and not die." And Joseph's 10 brothers went down to buy wheat in Egypt. But Jacob did not send Benjamin, Joseph's brother, with his brothers, for he said, lest some disaster befall him. The children of Israel came to buy among those who came, because there was a famine in the land of Canaan. And Joseph was the lord of the land, who sold to all the people of the land, and Joseph's brothers came and bowed down to him with their faces to the ground. And Joseph, when he saw his brothers, knew them, but he pretended not to know them, and spoke harshly to them, and said to them, "Where have you come from?" They answered, "From the land of Canaan, to buy food." So Joseph knew his brothers, but they did not know him. Then Joseph remembered the dreams he had had about them, and said to them, "You are spies, you have come to see what the country has discovered." They answered him, "No, our lord, but your servants have come to buy food. All of us are children of a man, we are honest men, your servants were never spies." But Joseph said to them, "No, you have come to see what the country has discovered." And they answered, "Your servants are 12 brothers, sons of one man in the land of Canaan, and behold, the youngest is with our father today, and no one else appears." And Joseph said to them, "This is what I have told you, saying that you are spies. In this you will be tested, as Pharaoh lives, you will not leave here except when your younger brother comes here. Send one of you and bring your brother, and you will be taken captive, and your words will be tested, if there is truth in you, and if not, let Pharaoh live, for you are spies." Then he put them together in prison for 3 days. And on the 3rd day Joseph said to them, "Do this, and live, I fear God. If you are honest men, let one of your brothers be imprisoned in your prison house, and you go and bring food for the famine of your house. But you will bring your younger brother, and your words will be verified, and you will not die." And they did so. And they said one to another, "Truly we have sinned against our brother, for we saw the anguish of his soul when he prayed to us, and we did not listen to him, that is why this anguish has come upon us." Then Reuben answered them, saying, "Did I not speak to you and say, 'Do not sin against the young man,' and you did not listen? Here, too, their blood is demanded." But they did not know that Joseph understood them, because there was an interpreter among them. And Joseph departed from them, and wept. Then he returned to them, and spoke to them, and took Simeon from among them, and imprisoned him in their sight. Then Joseph ordered them to fill their sacks with wheat, and to return each of their money, putting it in their sack, and to give them food for the journey, and so it was done with them. And they put their wheat on their donkeys, and departed from there. But one of them opened his sack to feed his donkey in the inn, and saw his money lying in the mouth of his sack. And he said to his brothers, "My money has been returned to me, and here it is in my sack." Then their hearts were troubled, and they were terrified and said to each other, "What is this that God has done to us?" And when they came to Jacob their father in the land of Canaan, they told him all that had happened to them, saying, "That man, the lord of the land, spoke harshly to us, and treated us as spies of the land. And we said to him, 'We are honest men, we were never spies. We are 12 brothers, sons of our father, one does not appear, and the youngest is today with our father in the land of Canaan.' Then that man, the lord of the land, said to us, 'By this I will know that you are honest men, leave one of your brothers with me, and take for the famine of your houses, and go. And bring your younger brother to me, so that I may know that you are not spies, but honest men, so I will give you your brother, and you will trade in the land.' And it came to pass, as they emptied their sacks, behold, in each man's sack was the bundle of his money, and when they and their father saw the bundles of their money, they were afraid. Then their father Jacob said to them, 'You have deprived me of my children, Joseph does not appear, nor does Simeon, and you will take Benjamin, all these things are against me.' And Reuben spoke to his father, saying, 'You will put my 2 sons to death, if I do not give him back to you, give it into my hand, and I will give it back to you.' And he said, 'My son will not go down with you, for his brother is dead, and he alone is left, and if any disaster befalls you on the way you are going, you will bring my gray hairs down with sorrow to Sheol.